Hi, I'm Josh, your English learning guide, and welcome back to English Hacks. I apologize if you hear any wind or noise in the background. It's very windy outside, but today this is our bite-sized pronunciation sentence. As usual, if you want, you can pause the video to mark the syllables, stress, and connections. First, syllables. One, one. All one syllable. Easy. Okay, and now let's look at the stress. So we know we all have just one syllable in each word. Now, if we say can, now you might think that's stressed. It's very tempting to say that it's stressed, but listen to how I say it. Can, right? Can I help her? Can I? So I'm not saying can. Can, this is very important. Can is a modal verb, which I have explained in other videos. We won't go into that here. But a modal verb is a special subgroup of helping verbs or auxiliary verbs, such as when we say, do you like it? That do just helps us form the question in English, which is a helping verb, not a modal. Can is a modal. So we're talking about an ability, that's the mode of help. So modal verbs, which are a special type of helping verbs, are usually not stressed, because helping verbs are usually not stressed, so neither are modal verbs. You can stress it. Notice I just said you can stress it, because in this sentence I have a special reason to emphasize that it is possible. You can stress it if you have a special reason. Okay. But normally it's not stressed. And so it's actually going to go down. We'll talk about the exact sounds in a moment. I, we know that's a pronoun, not stressed. Help, stressed. Her, not stressed. And what about the intonation at the end? We go up, we go down. Can I help her? We go up. Okay, and then I would add, there's a little curl, like a question curl. Can I help her? But it goes up because this is a yes or no question, not a WH question. What about the sounds and the connections? So can, the full pronunciation, we have k plus a, which would be that fourth vowel in the front on the chart. You can go look up the chart, as I'm always referring to. E, A is down there. It's very horribly drawn, but it's that fourth sound down there. So that's the sound like in cat, can, plus n, okay? So that's pretty easy. But when we don't stress it, we usually reduce it, which means we're gonna take this vowel and we're going to make it into a shorter, faster sound, most commonly the schwa. Okay, which is We've talked a lot about the schwa, and we will talk a lot more about the schwa because it is probably the single most common vowel sound in English. But we can say kun, and so that would be a schwa. Can. It's almost like there's no vowel sound there at all. It's just like K and N. Can I. Or another reduction sound we can use is I. That second vowel sound, I. Okay, that would be the I. So it's that second one right there. It looks like a capital I in IPA. Again, check out the video about what is a vowel chart for more information on that. If you're confused, silent H there, kin. So we can say can I. So either with an I or an Can I. Make sure it's not stressed. We don't want can I. That's not right. It would be very, very, very small, almost like there's no vowel at all. Can I. Very good. Okay, so we'll go ahead, just to make sure that this is a little bit clear, we'll go ahead and use I. We'll use I. Both of those are very common. Or I, it doesn't really matter. Kin. Here we have I, which we know is a diphthong. So we start with a, we end with I, not E, sounds like E, but it's just I, which is, again, that second vowel sound, looks like a capital I in IPA. Moving on, we have help, help. So here we have H, which remember, H in English is just air, just breath, plus E. Again, silent H, just to mark that it's this particular sound, not E or anything, it's E. That is the third sound. I guess I should just keep this up instead of taking it down all the time. So this is that third sound, eh, eh. In IPA, it looks kind of like this. It's like a backwards 3. Again, I have videos for all of these sounds. If there are any videos that aren't made yet, they will be available in the future. I'm still making the pronunciation course. So, h, e, o, which is a half L, and then p. I've mentioned this before. I won't go into detail here. We don't have a lot of time in these videos. So we have a full L, normal l, that you expect, that is similar probably to your language. And then we have a half L, which is o, where you don't take the tongue and touch the top. It's sort of more back here, like you're trying to squish your tongue into itself. I have information about that elsewhere on the channel, but that sounds like oh. So we say hell, right? And then we have P at the end, help. Now P is a stop sound. You have to close your lips, temporarily stop the sound and push it out. So a P, if it were not to connect to anything, would become a glottal stop P, which means you cut the air off here, but you're in the P position. Help. Okay, we want to hear that cut off. Now, lastly, we have her. So, draw an arrow here. Her, we have h, H sound, just like in help, plus the vowel sound is a consonant and a vowel in English. The vowel sound is a little bit longer, but they're the same exact sound. We usually write with ER. There's actually a number of spelling patterns, but this is just one vowel sound, Connections, bam. Can I. Consonant sound, vowel sound. Even though it's a diphthong, it's still just one vowel sound. The rule applies. We get can I. I to help. So we're going vowel to consonant. No connection, right? Not quite. Special rule here, special rule. Now help is stressed, so it is a little more likely that we will keep the H, but anytime that there is a sound before a word that starts with H that could possibly connect to the vowel sound after the H, okay? If this sound can connect to this vowel sound, then what will usually happen in most cases, not all the time, but most cases, is the H will disappear and we will connect through to the vowel. This is one of the reasons why it's hard to understand spoken English. Can I. Now you might ask, well, how can I and e connect? They're two vowel sounds. Vowels don't usually connect to vowels. Well, remember, if we have E, which is the first vowel E, or the second vowel I, and we move to any other vowel sound, this E and I, especially E, is very close to the position for the consonant sound Y, which we usually write with a Y. Okay, but it's a small Y. So, because the end of this diphthong I is actually I, this will apply. So we can connect through the H, and we're gonna go ahead, say well, it'd be better to do this, Nayelp. Now notice it's not a deep, normal, big Y. It's not Nayelp, not quite. It's a nice small Y. We still want to go up on the stress here, but that Y is just a little as you pull off of the I, you're gonna hit that little yeah. Can I help? What about help and her? Help and her. We know we have a glottal stop P here, but remember, if a glottal stop would connect to the next sound or the next word, then it will no longer be a glottal stop. It will become an active normal sound. So, do we connect? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So just like we dropped this H here, here we have a consonant P. We have an H, and this isn't even a stressed word, so it's even more likely that we're going to drop that H, connect the P over. We can do this over here too. Connect that over. So per. Now this is a soft P. Soft P. It's not per, like really strong. It's just a b. So we have Nyelper. Nyelper. Can I help her? Can I help her? Okay, so those H's just completely disappeared. It is possible to keep them. You can say, can I help her? Or can I help her? Or can I help her? Sometimes it just depends what comes out, but usually those H's will disappear, and that's what we'll get. Can I help her? Can I help her? So that'll do it for today's bite-sized pronunciation video. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe, hit the bell so that you never miss another English Hacks video like this. And I will see you guys next time.